what's up everybody? It's been a while since I've done one of these little haul videos, and since I already made a story time for this con that I'm going to try never to mention the name of ever again, I figured I'd do a K-pop haul. So I've done K-pop hauls from this convention before, so I got them from the same vendors, KPoppin USA, and of course I bought a lot. It's kind of hard not to, especially because K-pop CDs are so inexpensive compared to J-rock CDs, and so I tried to grab as much as possible. And I might have missed some stuff because I don't remember what day I bought them. I think I bought them on the last day, Sunday, so I probably missed out on some options. I don't really remember. I mean, it was like 2 years ago. Well, anyway, most of the items I have already unwrapped. There is one item I have not, and obviously because I hadn't unwrapped it, I hadn't looked at it. But everything else I have opened, I have listened to, and it's just been a while since I've dug in and looked at the details of the box, the contents of the CDs. So I'm gonna show you my K-pop haul from 2 years ago at the con that shall not be named. I guess I'll start off the top of the pile. I got Zico's mini album, Television. It's a pretty cool box. Very thick. When you open it, it's an actual box obviously, so that's what the inside looks like, with the TV static. So once you take all the contents out, you have the disc, which has the rainbow, so there's a bunch of different little cards inside. And it has different pictures of Zico. If you don't know who Zico is, I don't think he's in Block B anymore, which is saddening, but he was the leader of Block B. But yeah, so there's just a bunch of different cards inside. The stuff on the back, it just says Television on the back, the name of, oh actually it has the name of the album on the back, and then it has all the different track names, like this one. So I just realized, yeah, it does have different stuff on the back. Yeah, so it has the track names of the album, but that's pretty cool. I just now realized that. Then there's this little fold-out thing. It has the track listing on it, and on the back it has a little television. The inside has your lyrics. They're mostly in Korean, obviously, because he is a Korean artist. And then the back, you have your credits and, of course, the name of the mini album. Then we have these things. I guess you pop them out, which I won't be doing, and then this one is a little folding, it's a little paper craft of a television, and then it has two different screens, so you just take those out of a sheet, and then you fold it, you just follow the instructions right there in the corner, and then you would have a little television, and then you can put the little screen choices of your Zico in the television, which is kind of cool. Of course I won't be doing that, I'll just leave it the way it is. Lastly in the box is a poster. So you have Zico with his rainbow grill, up close personal, and then on the other side is Television. I think that's like a stack of books on the television. So, not the greatest of posters. I'd rather like see his face, because like Zico's one of my biases from Block B. My other one, if you want to know, is Pio. So I love him. Next in my stack is my very first NCT 127 mini album. It's not their first, it's their third one. It's Cherry Bomb, because at the time I was super into the song. So this is what the back cover looks like. It is also quite thick. It has the track listings on the side binding as well, which is kind of cool and unique. This is what the inside looks like when you open it. It's very colorful, very pink, very cartoony. I love it. It also has the boys as little, cherry bombs on the booklet, which is cute. On the inside, of course, it has lots of pictures, and as, of course, your track list, your credits. You got plenty of pictures of the members, which I'm slowly starting to learn their names, because I did get to see them in concert before everything got shut down because of Corona. So you do have those pictures in there. Lots and lots of pictures. As you can see, the book's very thick, so you got a lot to look at. On the inside, of course, you have your advertising stuff. And I got a picture of... thank you for saying who you are. It's Winwin. He is adorable. I got a Winwin card. I'm sure that's probably not how you say his name, because he is a Chinese member, but that's how we're going to say it, because I'm ignorant. Next in the stack is, I'm sure, a very overrated, K-pop group now, BTS. It is the You Never Walk Alone album, so that's that. I was kind of hesitant on buying it because I wasn't sure if this was a repackaged album, or if there was an album after it that ended up being a repackaged album. But unfortunately, on the back, it doesn't have a track listing. It just has a bunch of credits and stuff. So that's kind of unhelpful, but it does have a cute picture of the boys sitting on the empty bus bench. So if you buy the CD, I'm sure most of you ARMYs already have this album. The CD's in this little sleeve on the side. I kind of dislike this method. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. It's kind of meh. But of course, you got plenty of pictures of boys. So there you go. And of course, I got a card, and thank God there's a name on it, because I'm still learning BTS's members' names, sadly. Yep, hashtag fake army. So I got a Suga card. He looks so cute. The album was pretty good. Yeah, it was my first time listening to it, so I liked it. I'm slowly trying to fill in my BTS discography, because I really like them, and I low-key, they're my, one of my bias groups. But let's just say that. So I grouped all of these together. I saved these for last because they're all related in some way. So last time I did an haul. I had a lot. I was in my shinee kick, so I bought a couple of their albums. So I continued on with collecting more shinee CDs, and I'm hoping to get more at some point. So I'll start with this album that I mentioned in my last unboxing that I said that I thought I had Taemin's Press It, and I didn't. I only bought Ace. So this time around I bought Press It, the first album. So that's what it looks like. It's a very interesting woven material, so that makes it feel really classy, and the gold's really nice, being in like imprinted. So the track list is on the back. It's really tiny, but it looks good. When you open it up, you got the disc on the side. It's kind of similar to NCT 127, or should I say NCT 127 is similar to Taemin's because this album came out before Cherry Bomb. But I mean, they are from the same company, so there you go. There's also a little note from Taemin on the first, like, the beginning of the booklet, saying that these songs are written by him and they are personal. Of course, on the inside you have like some really nice pictures of Taemin, and of course you have I think it's just mostly, yeah, this is mostly a photo book. It doesn't really have the beginning part of it is like photos. And then at the end it has your lyrics. They're kind of small. Of course, they are all in Korean, but there you go. And then you got your credits on the back, similar to NCT. Next I got his second album, which has a 2. This one has a 1, which is very convenient. I like that. The Move album, which I was looking forward to getting. Once again, this is what the inside looks like. Very, very similar. Almost forgot to show you the back. This is what the track listing back cover looks like. I think this is, well, this time the format's a little differently in the booklet. There's a bunch of stuff falling out. So you do have, you know, your pictures of Taemin, and then in between every now and then you do have lyrics to the song, and of course the credits to each like song. But yeah, this is very good, high quality. Like it. All the stuff that fell out of it. So there's a postcard, and then it has a message written by Taemin. And of course you got your advertisement stuff that they throw in there. And surprisingly, I have a card inside, which is kind of interesting considering it's like a solo artist. But I mean, it's a nice little candid like picture of him. I also got Junghyun's Poet Artist. I think it's an album, mini album. Yeah, well, there you go. I got this. This was his last solo release, before he passed away. Rest in peace, Junghyun. I debated getting his first one, but hopefully, please don't come at me, shinee fans. There wasn't as many tracks that I liked, and I just kind of felt like obligated to get it, like the first one, and that's just not like the best way to buy a CD, is like out of obligation. You should buy because you actually enjoy it. Like there's like maybe 2 or 3 songs or something that I like on it, but I wasn't like crazy about it. Maybe later on, maybe I'll pick it up, but at that moment I kind of got talked out of it. So when you open the album, it looks like this. Much like Taemin's first album, there's like a message, you know, saying that like this was like a personal like work. There's no track list on, oh yeah, there's a track list. It's on the bottom. It's very tiny. When you open it, you got your, you know, your track list, and then you got nice pictures of Junghyun and the lyrics to the songs. I don't think there's any little extras inside. Yeah. So that's always nice. But yeah, there's lots of good pictures. So they're pretty good about making really good pictures. So the last shinee related thing I bought was shinee 5th World, or 5 World, or World 5, I don't know what you want to call it, V World. Both Angelina and I both bought this DVD. She watched it with her dad and she said it was really good, and for the most part a lot of the track listings were very similar to when shinee was in Dallas when we saw them. One day, eventually, I will talk about that concert because it was really amazing. It was one of my favorite concerts I've been to. It has 2 discs inside, and it has the track list of what's on each disc. And if you can't tell, I haven't opened it. So let's bust into this thing. So this is my first K-pop DVD I've ever bought. Live DVD. So pretty excited. So first we have this that's in a plastic envelope. So these are pretty they're really thick cardstock pictures of each member inside. So pretty good sturdy quality. I like that. It's very artsy. You have their own solo pictures. The rest is like this. It's interesting. It has a little screw here, and I guess you just slide it. You slide open. There you go. There's the disc. That's pretty cool. That's very unique packaging. One thing I love about K-pop CDs, they have the most unique packaging. This one is disc 2, DVD 2, so that's what that looks like. I probably opened this wrong. Probably supposed to open it the other way. So inside, I think is a booklet of some sort. It's kind of hard to show off. Oh, I did open it the wrong way. So if I turn it this way, on this side, you got the first disc, which is pretty cool. And then there's some pages after that. So it has concert pictures. I'm gonna try really hard to oh, there we go. We got Jonghyun. There you go. So it's just different various concert pictures of them through the tour. They're really nice. I'll have to whenever I watch this DVD, I'll look through the pages a little bit more thoroughly than this video. Maybe I'll include concerts into my unwrapped reviews. It's totally up to you. Leave your thoughts in the comments if you would like me to review some of my concert DVDs that I haven't looked at, because I do have some of those, unfortunately. Next, I decided to get some J Park stuff, and I think I'm gonna start slowly, probably filling in his discography as well. Not so sure about his most recent stuff that he's done, because I know he has an English album, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get those, but definitely the Korean stuff I'll probably get. So I think I just need his first album and some other, I don't know, but for now, I got his second album, Evolution, so that's what that looks like. It's also a nice, interesting, material they use. I don't know if you can see, the texture, woven texture. On the back is your track list. And then it opens in a 3-fold part BAM. BAM. So, of course, Above Ordinary Music Group. Represent. Of course you got the CD on the inside, and then you have the booklet with the lyrics, and some pictures of J Park, because you can't have a booklet without having pictures of your artists. Obviously, very good album. I've listened to it like years ago, and then when I was going through all my CDs, K-pop CDs that I bought from this con, I started like putting them in, I listened to them in my car, and it just reminded me like, yeah, this was a really good album. The next one I kind of blindly bought because I've never listened to this album before, and I've never heard of it before. I must have missed out on it or something. But it was in this like interesting packaging. Despite what it looks like, even though it's still in the plastic, I just like to put stuff back where it belongs. I have listened to this, and I think it stayed in my car for like 2 or 3 weeks because I think this is the best J Park album ever. So it's Everything You Wanted. It is 19 and over, for very good reason. I was kind of skeptical, and then when I popped that baby in and listened to the whole thing once through, I'm like, yep, definitely 19 plus. So if you decide not to keep it in your plastic, you don't have to worry about losing the CD because it is stuck to the book. It does come in this little like cheapy, like easy like slip cover thing. Here's what the album looks like. It's just red and has the title. Inside the book, you got lovely pictures of J Park, of course. He looks kind of crazy here. In the middle of the album, there's this glossy poster, two-sided poster. So you got a close-up picture of J Park, and then you got a more far-away picture of him there. It's in between like this like collage of his face. If you haven't listened to this album and you just now heard of like J Park through his like English efforts and him joining was it Rock Nation, definitely check this album out. I think this one is his best. It might be because I've kind of followed him from the beginning of his solo career, and like he's matured and I matured, and this is very mature, and I totally dig it. The Master 5, I've recommended it to him and he listened to it, and I was very happy that he really enjoyed it. So I hope one day that one of his overdue series episodes is J Park, because that would be awesome. Okay, so I neglected to show a few more things from my KPoppin USA haul. This CD, I thought I already owned it, and that's why I didn't include it, but apparently I bought 3 J Park CDs, so here you go. I got this one, the 2012 New Breed album. That's what that looks like. The track listings on the back. When you open it up, it looks just like this. Booklet attached to the case, disc on the other side. And then inside, you know, you have some interesting pictures of J Park. And of course, the lyrics to the songs. It's not a lot going on, but that's that album. Pretty good album. I also bought a couple jerseys, K-pop jerseys. So I got a white GOT7 baseball jersey, and it has GOT7 on the front. On the side it also has their logo, and then on the back of it, it has all the members from GOT7 along with the name of the group, which I think is pretty awesome. I've worn it before. It's pretty comfortable. I like it. I've been really into jerseys lately, so I'm happy to add more jerseys to my wardrobe. I also got a black jersey. This one is for Bix, so it has their logo on the front and also on the sleeves. And then on the back it has, of course, the name of the group, their logo, and all the members' names. So now I have a Vix and a GOT7 jersey, along with my BTS and my EXO Chin jersey, so got a few jerseys. Also, if you want to include my Duran Gray jersey, I also have that too. So yeah. looking forward, maybe I can find some more jerseys because I really like these. They're very comfortable and they're nice to wear to concerts. So that's all I left out in the haul. Anyway, that is all the K-pop I bought from the con that shall not be named. Yet again, if you didn't hear, I did get it from a vendor called KPoppin USA. You can check them out. So if you enjoyed my little K-pop haul and you want to see more more of my other stuff that I do post on Wednesdays or Thursdays. And you can hit the subscribe button below and see those things pop up in your feed, maybe, possibly, I don't know, ring a bell, not sure. If you enjoyed my little K-pop haul and me not like freaking out over K-pop or talking about BTS for 30 minutes, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to have early access to my content and stuff that I put on my blog, along with the other writers and other little extra things that I do for y'all, you can support me on my Patreon, like these lovely people below, and I'll see you guys next time in another video.